Hi guys, welcome back to the next part of my story. In early 2019, I was standing in Ogunpa Market, Ibadan, learning the footwear business. I thought that was my future, but life had a different plan. 1 year later, I was standing at the airport, looking at my father and my boss, realizing I was about to leave everything I know for a country where I had no one. This is the story of how I left Nigeria to find a new life. After the Madrasa, I spent months helping my dad. When my parents asked about my future, I told them, if I can't be an alpha, let me learn a trade. I chose the footwear business. My boss and I became very close. He wasn't just a teacher, he was a friend. But behind the scenes, my father was working on something bigger. In February 2020, he called me with the news that changed everything. Ola, your Dubai visa is out. I was over the moon. I saw it as the ultimate opportunity to become successful and make my family proud. March 2020 arrived, the morning of my flight, Wednesday. I woke up with a smile that everyone could see. But as the clock ticked, that happiness turned into a heavy weight in my chest. When it was time to leave the house, I looked at my mother. That was the hardest part. She couldn't come to the airport. And I started asking myself, when will I see her again? How will a strange land treat a boy with no relatives? I cried. But I know I couldn't stay. I told myself, Ola, you cannot come back home with nothing. I said my final goodbye and headed for the airport. My dad and my boss stayed with me at the airport until the very last minute. Seeing my boss there meant so much to me. He promised he would see me off, and he kept his word. As I walked toward the plane, the memories of my siblings, my mother's cooking, and my father's lesson flashed through my mind. I waved one last time. When I sat in that plane and saw people from all over the world, it finally hit me. There is no turning back now. The only way home is through achievement. I landed in a new world with a heart full of dreams and eyes full of tears. I told myself I am not going back until I make it. But as we all know, 2020 was a year the world stood still. In the next episode, I will tell you what happened when I landed in Dubai, right as the pandemic began. Thank you for watching my journey, and see you all in the next video.